Kurdak lab, way down in the basement of the Randall Laboratory building. This is where the magnetoresistance is tested and measured at the University of Michigan. The actual sample is the piece right in the middle. So the rest is just the holder so that it can be put in the test equipment. This is the holder for the test equipment. The sample gets plopped in the top, gets plugged in, and then why it's on a big long pole is because it then gets put in to this blue cylinder, and it has to get put right into the bottom of the blue cylinder, which is way down there, because that's where the magnetic field is created. Then all the plugs will get plugged into the top. From here there's 16 connectors that correspond to the 16 pins on the circuit, and they all get plugged in to this fine looking rack of instrumentation.
And this part is VGO.
The bottom part that controls the magnetic field in the bottom of the cylinder there, and it can go up to 7 Teslas. 7 Teslas, which is pretty good. And then the top part is all the measuring equipment, and that will measure the current going in and the voltage coming out, and that gives them resistance in a very simple manner, and that will then get plotted on their computers, and they can work out what this particular sample is doing. So that shows you the little black square in the middle is the sample. So they have to mount them on these little integrated circuit holders with gold thread, which you cannot see in this, so that they can test them. So yeah, the sample is very small.
And I found a LED we use.
They in the bottom of the cylinder they have LEDs, and they'll shine light onto the sample.
And what does that change again? That changes the
carrier density.
Changes the carrier density.
Yep.
So they can take different measurements with light.
So actually, I also this will be cut to half, and I'll also mount this on there.
Oh, okay.
So that I can provide the current to the LED by the leads.
Oh, right.
We have this one, which is their little baby one, which is about 5 feet high. And over behind it we have the white one. I'll go and get a better shot of that. We have this white one, which goes up to 14 Teslas. That's what field it can create. And everything is just the same. Drop the thing in from the top and hook it up. And then if we go over here, this big copper box. There you go. So this one goes up to how many Teslas?
20.
This goes up to 20 something Teslas, and the bottom of the container is actually about 10 feet below us. The bottom of the container is down there. The sample gets put on the end of the little probe there and gets dropped in. The copper is to save the rest of the building